Hey internet, what's going on? Today is November 8th, 2018. It is currently 11 a.m. and I want to do a stream on creating a shirt design based off of the Nike Just Do It logo. Using Marth's forward smash because I thought it would be funny, like, because forward smash is like one of those moves that Marth just kind of throw out, and half the time it works because it's so good. It's such a really good move. And so I already took the I take bleh, let me start over. I took a couple of screenshots in the Dolphin emulator to try and get like a silhouette of Marth, basically, kind of like doing the Nike like swish, but with Marth's sword. Because I was playing Melee last night, and I thought, this kind of looks like the Nike swish in a way, right? Like, it's not, obviously it's not the exact same, so ha ha ha, I can't copyright strike me, but it kind of looks similar, right? Like, it does look pretty similar, like the curve of the sword as he swings it. I have a couple more screenshots here as well. Like, this particular screenshot is what made me think, oh, you know what? Maybe I could do that. So I took a couple of screenshots here, and these are all just to get me like better like lighting or visual, like just to see the selection, because I think I could just like, yeah, do something like that and it'll select everything for me, but we're not going to do that yet. The first thing I'm actually going to do is, well, actually, yeah, let's go ahead and cut the silhouette out. So should I use this picture or should I use the other ones? The other ones seem like they're actually harder to see. So I might just use this one with a black background Marth. So what we're gonna do, normally I do a lot of masking on this channel, but I'm actually gonna try the magnetic lasso here. I think it might end up working out better for me. Even you can see like right away, it's not perfect, but I'm trying to lift my pen up because I need to move it. Actually, this might work out better if I use my mouse. So I use whenever I'm working with Photoshop or Illustrator or whatever, I kind of use a combination of both my tablet and my mouse, because there's some things that are just easier to do with a mouse, and there's some things that are easier to do with the tablet. And I feel like this is one of those mouse things. So we don't have to get it super precise. Like, this doesn't have to be an extremely precise silhouette, because we're just going to end up making Marth just one giant like black silhouette. So it won't matter too much if it's not extremely precise. But we're going to go ahead and just, try and cut it as close as possible at least. This is where things get tricky, because now the computer is going to start seeing like all those white lines coming from the dust special effect whenever Marth uses his forward smash. So it's going to be kind of hard to grab what I need. Like, yeah, you can see right there, it almost messed it up. But this looks good so far. And like I said, because it's just a silhouette of Marth, I don't have to be super precise on it. I think whenever you're masking something, I think that's when you want to be precise when you're masking something. Like if I was masking a character out of a background, I'd probably go with a mask rather than the magnetic lasso. But for this instance, it seems like magnetic lasso should work perfectly fine. I kind of want to strike a balance whenever I'm streaming. I want to strike a balance between working on like Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere, like doing not tutorials per se, because there's nothing about this that's like a strict tutorial, but just like the different kind of stuff that I work on, and then also video game related stuff. So you can see here, I kind of missed this a little bit. We're just gonna add holding shift, then using the tool kind of adds to it. So you can see when I press Q, I can also edit the mask a little bit here too. See how like it's not extremely perfect, but again, we're not trying to be. Like I think this looks pretty good. I might want to remove this negative space though. So I'm gonna hold Alt. I could get rid of this negative space. And like I said, well, I said yesterday, I'm gonna start uploading VODs to YouTube. So if for whatever reason, like you want to catch up on my stuff, and Twitch deletes it, I also have it up on YouTube. There, see, this looks good. I think this looks very, very solid. This I might actually want to mess around with, like just sort of fill in this gap. So it would kind of look weird. Excuse me, it would kind of look weird if I didn't fill it in. Same thing with like these little edges here that like the lasso tool just managed to not grab. All that's kind of fine. Yeah, all that's fine. Like this is perfect. I think this is perfect. So now we're gonna invert the selection by pressing Control-Shift-I, and then we're gonna save that selection. Marth F smash. All right, and we're just gonna copy and paste it. And that was the wrong way. All right, re-inverse that because I'm dumb. And now we're gonna copy paste it. All right, so now we've got Marth doing his forward smash. And literally all you have to do here is like double click on the layer so you get the layer styles to pop up, and just click on color overlay and make it completely black. So you'll see we have the silhouette now, but it's looking a little bit jagged, right? Like it doesn't look like as clean as it could be. We're just gonna come in here and like kind of fill in the space ourselves. Ooh, that is, I need that to be 100% flow. There we go. So we're just gonna like smooth out some of these lines, and we can like sort of put this behind there, turn off the effects, so that we can see exactly what needs to be changed. Honestly, there's not much. Say just making this a little bit sharper, I guess. I mean, honestly, I think this looks pretty decent. Maybe change some of these jagged edges here. Plus, when we import this to Illustrator, we can actually just make a path. Hey yo, what's up, Joe? Did you find a name for yourself yet? What was I saying? Oh, so let's go ahead and I think I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna copy this into Illustrator. All right, first I need to make this layer official. So like if you just copy paste this into Illustrator, you'll get this, right? Like doesn't have the actual layer style on it. So you're gonna right click and then go to rasterize layer style. And that'll make it so that it actually appears as a shadow. I might just make up a random name. I got you, dude. Just go for it. Just do random stuff. Okay, so now that I've made, now that I've put this into Illustrator, I can use this magical button called image trace. I'm gonna put it over here first, just so we can see it. Image trace. Open the window for image trace, which is right here. And there's all sorts of things you can do with this. I'm gonna put ignore white, so I don't have that background. And then we can kind of make this like as sharp or as smooth as we want it to be. And I don't want it to be like super jagged. So I'm only gonna do like maybe 20% on paths. Less corners. I don't know how many corners I want there. Just kind of moving around the sliders until I get exactly what I want. So that's too bumpy. I think this might be good, actually. I don't want it to like distort the shape of Marth's silhouette too much. So let's just kind of play around with it. Maybe give him a little bit more corners, like 25%. This looks okay. I think this looks good. And then maybe mess around with the threshold as well. Ooh, I like this. That looks good. So I think this is what we're gonna go with, and we're just gonna click on expand, and so now that makes this an actual vector. So already you can see, like, you know, we kind of got our shape. Let's make it a tiny bit smaller. We've got our shape. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the words. Now I don't know what looks better, right? Just forward smash or just F smash? What do you guys think looks better? Like if I were to have this underneath here. It's supposed to emulate like the Nike Just Do It. Oh, you know what? I probably need a dot after it, right? Here, let's throw a dot in there at the end. Which one is it? Condensed. I think that's the right one. Yeah, it is. So this is the actual like font that Nike uses for their Just Do It logo. Thing is, you have to actually pay money to use it. But my workaround for that is just go to their website and type in the image preview and then view their image and just trace it yourself. Let's see, image trace. Oh boy, that's not at all what it should look like. Oh, that's too much. Perfect. Alright, so we got the little dot for the end. So now I just need to know what looks better. Like if it's emulating the Just Do It logo, do I want just forward smash or just F smash? Kind of thinking just forward smash might be better. I think I'm gonna go with just forward smash. So I'm gonna image trace this. It's gonna look really weird for a little while. Just gotta find like the right just bar for it. I never really learned how to do this properly. Just one day I was messing with Illustrator and I was like, oh, this is an interesting feature. And the only way that I know how to make this like truly work is just messing around with the sliders until it like matches what you want it to match. Like this doesn't look too bad. This looks pretty good. Oh my god, that looks bad. Yeah, I'd say, well, the J looks a little off. It's really hard to make it like as precise as you want it to be. Okay, I might stick with this. I think this looks good. So we're gonna expand it. And let's get that out of the way for now. Gonna combine these two, or group them rather. Actually, ungroup for a second. So I need this to be further down. And then a little bit to the left. There. I think that looks perfect. Now we're gonna group it. And I'm gonna copy paste it so that we can scale this individually. Oh yeah, it's coming together. Nike's Just Do It or Just Forward Smash. I might want to make this a little bit smaller. What do you guys think? Let me put this right next to it so we can really see how it feels. I think it'd be funnier if, like, this was upside down. Like, if you really went all out with it. Or, like... I don't know how you would do this. But I think this is fine. Maybe I should mirror it? I don't know what looks better, this way or this way. Say maybe this way. Yeah, I think this is good. I like it. It's pretty simple. I want to edit. The O looks like it's got some issues here, yeah. This needs to be a curve. Same with this one. It's snapping to pixel. I don't want it to snap to pixel. There we go. I think this looks really good. It's simple, clean, efficient. Now the thing is, let's go to sanmar.com. Sanmar has this is basically where we get all the shirts. For those who don't know, my dad runs a t-shirt business where we basically do like any sort of designs that people want, and we can put it on a shirt. Like there's pretty much nothing that we can't put on a shirt. Because we use a direct-to-garment printer. So I want a, I guess Gildan. I just need like a regular shirt. I think 6,500 or no 6,400. That's usually what we would order. So like if I were to put this on a white shirt. Copy that. So if I were to put this on a white shirt, ooh, that's not where I'm supposed to be at. So let's scale that down a little bit. See, that would look good, right? Maybe it might be a little bit smaller. Like that size. Just forward smash. It's perfect. And then if I wanted to put it on a black shirt. Let's see, black shirt. Same thing, copy paste it. All I have to do is make the image white, which I can do with a color overlay. Oh, it's brilliant. It's perfect. Perfect. See? Oh, that looks so good. It's perfect. I like this design. I think it looks really good. It's simple, it's clean, it's efficient. Nope, trash. What are you talking about? Oh my god. What's wrong with it? It's like the Nike just do it. Just forward smash, dog. Just forward smash. Alright, if you don't like that design, what do you think of my, I have two other t-shirts that I've made. What do you think of this one? My Waluigi. Wah. Wah. I don't have it on a shirt preview. I actually have it printed out, though. Gotta go find it, but... Make the text a bit bigger for the Just Forward Smash? But, like, on the Nike Just Do It logo, it's kind of like, it's not... It's not... See, I'm comparing Just Do It to the image itself, and it actually is smaller, like, width-wise. Just a tiny bit? Alright, let's see. Like this? Let's save that. Marth shirt preview. Should have expanded. Why didn't it expand? What do you mean? There's a lot of negative space that's not occupied. Well, it's not meant to like it's not meant to like go over the whole shirt, you know? Or maybe rather than making it bigger, I just need to move this down. Like that. Oh, maybe a little bit closer. Yeah, I think that looks fine. That looks good. Let me re-embed these. Like 50%. Color overlay. There, it's perfect. And same thing with this one, except no color overlay. Yeah, these look good. The great thing about this one too is that I could probably do this in vinyl. So it wouldn't cost as much to make. It might be a little annoying to weed out the little letters, but other than that, it's fine. Make a what? What you talking about, me? I should also make shirt previews for these artworks. So I've already made, I've literally already made this before. actually. Make a Jigglypuff shirt and have it say Puff Puff Smash. Oh lordy. I do have a I have an Ice Climber shirt that I can show you. Just 1 second. Let me throw this on here first. Wah. Alright, so I've got this one, Waluigi preview. And then the Ice Climber shirt I made on, I think it was Heather Royal. No, it wasn't Heather Royal. Was it? I don't remember. I don't remember what shirt I put it on. Or it might have been Antique Sapphire. I'm not sure. I have to go check. Be right back 1 second. I actually am gonna go look for those shirts so I can show them. Okay, so let me turn on the good old webcam real quick. So I actually have this is my Ice Climber shirt, which some of it's being cut off because of the green screen. But it's basically a shirt that's like how to wobble. Oh, my webcam is mirrored. Hold on. Wait, how do I unmirror my webcam? Huh, actually don't know. Hold up. Hold up. Does it flip vertically? No. Oh, I think I have to configure it in my actual like settings. Here we go. Okay, so this is the how to wobble shirt. And I can pull it up on the screen a second later. Can you make a shirt that says I suck at coming up with names? Yeah, I mean I technically could. You want to pay for it though? I ain't handing them out for free. And then here's the Waluigi shirt that I was talking about. Like wah. Wait. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Turning off the webcam. Yeah, like I really like the way that the Waluigi one came out. The Waluigi one actually I've worn so many times that it's starting to fade. But like yeah, oh, what I think I was using Antique Sapphire for that one. Okay, so that's the Waluigi one. Let me copy this. Place embedded. Ice Climbers. Oh man, where is it? I have so many of the Ice Climbers ones because I've changed the design so many times. Trying to remember which one it actually is. This one? Oops. The Ice Climbers one I changed so many times, so like I have to figure out which one it is. That's like the actual final one. But basically this is what it says. How to wobble. Grab opponent. Hold forward and tap A. Wait for opponent to press start and end the match. Classic. I think that is the final one, unless... What were these other ones? Hey, what's up, Bardock? Bardock343, how's it going, dude? Oh, that's what I changed. This one doesn't have the bold, like, outline. Yeah, I think that's why I made this one. So this is the actual final design for it. So let me paste that onto here real quick. What you doing? I am working on designs for shirts. What I want to end up doing is I want to make like a merch store with all my designs, and people who subscribe to the channel, they can get like a discount on it. Oh, whoa, that's not what I wanted. Let me drag this in. There. So like, these are the 3 designs that I've had so far. I have the Marth just forward smash. It's like the Nike Just Do It logo. I've got the Waluigi wah, and it's just his mustache covered with wahs. And then I got Ice Climbers, How to Wobble. And I actually have already printed 2 of these shirts. I just came up with the Marth design like literally 10-15 minutes ago. But here's the other shirts that I have. Oh, that. Hold up. How do I get this to show up properly? I guess I gotta turn off the green screen. Hold on. There we go. So here is the Waluigi purple shirt. This is my favorite shirt that I've made. Like, this one's sick. And then I've got the Ice Climbers one, which, let me switch that over. And it's backwards right now because my webcam is mirrored, but you know what it says. You can read it on the screen. Same thing. So that's what I'm working on. Coming up with other designs as well. That Marth one that I made, that's just something that came to me last night when I was like working on I was just working on like some like stuff that's completely unrelated, and I was looking at screenshots and I saw this screenshot and I was like, you know, Marth's like sword kind of looks like the Nike swish. And then I looked at it and I was like, huh, what if I made like a Marth like Nike logo, but instead of it being Nike saying just do it, it was just forward smash. I think the black one looks better. But like, it kind of does look like the Nike logo, right? Like, let me copy paste that so you can see it. Right? Like, it kind of looks like it. It's got the same like swish going on. That was just an idea, so I thought it was good. Anyways, so now I've got all these shirt previews up. I don't know what else to do though. Just trying to come up with ideas for like shirt designs. I thought of one that was like the death of esports. That's like all of the games that have died in the past, like Marvel vs. Capcom or TF2 or something, or StarCraft. Like, I was kind of thinking of making one like that. That's just a graveyard with all those games on the tombstone. But I kind of scrapped it. I haven't worked on it. Just trying to come up with something, you know? Creativity is hard, though. Like, what can I do with Game & Watch? Game & Watch is my favorite character in Smash Bros. But I don't know what I could do with him. I feel like he's got like the perfect, like, you could do anything with this, you know? Hell, what if I Miss Pac-Man bow, like just put a bow on top of his head. Oh my god, that's so weird. Why? Like, what if I just take the Miss Pac-Man bow? Let's just circle this whole thing, copy paste it, get rid of the excess. Oh, let me turn off the background so I can actually see. So what I'm thinking is, all I have to do is put a bow on top of Mr. Game & Watch and he can be Mrs. Game & Watch, right? Oops. That's the theory, anyways. Because I mean, that's all they did when they made Miss Pac-Man. They just put a bow on top of on top of regular Pac-Man. Like the same thing. Alright, and now that I've got that, let's just copy the bow, make it bigger. Rotate it. It's brilliant. It's perfect. Just trying to get rid of this excess noise. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is let's give it a layer style, color overlay. Trying to look for one that like will really encapsulate it. Wait. Kind of like the hard mix. Hard mix seems pretty good. Hard mix it, and then make that its actual like layer. No. All right. What? That's not the eyedropper. Perfect. It's beautiful. It's perfect, right, guys? I just gotta make the edges like more hard and not so rough and jagged. Like, this actually could be legit Mrs. Game & Watch. Yo, tell me that isn't just a perfect Mrs. Game & Watch, right? It's the exact same thing. Maybe make this more circular. I'm a genius. All I did was put a bow on Mrs. Game or Mr. Game & Watch. That feel when you literally took like the Mrs. Pac-Man bow and just put it on a different character. I just came up with that in like 10 seconds. There. This is actually perfect. See? What do I do from here, guys? Like, it's already, it's just perfect. I don't even know what to do with this. Like, what do I do from here on out? And I feel like I should not have Mrs. Pac-Man on Google search right now. Dang, I got 7 people auto-hosting me. Thanks, guys. Alright, eventually something will come to me. Something will, just gotta think of, like, what to do. What can I do with, like, a Mrs. Game & Watch? Let's see, Mr. Game & Watch. Hmm. Wait, what about the Pac-Man family? Oh my god, this is so weird. What if I had a scene like this, but it was like Mr. Game & Watch, Mrs. Game & Watch, Baby Watch, and Game & Watch Jr. Pac-Man Jr. Like, he literally just looks like Pac-Man, but with like some weird sneakers and a hat. Should I just do that? Should I just like... I feel like I need a different pose for Game & Watch though. Let's go into Dolphin. Maybe that's what we should do. Let's go into Dolphin. Let's go into Dolphin and see what like Game & Watch poses that we can come around with. So I don't really know what else I would do. Doesn't really matter what stage, because I'm just going to make the stage white. Also need to turn off the AI. Okay, so what would I do with like if I were to make a junior Game & Watch? What would I do here? Like what's the what would make him stand out? Are you just holding the bucket? I don't know. That's all I can think of. There, he's holding the bucket. I don't know, that's all I got. Let's take a screenshot though. And then if I were to do baby Game & Watch, oh god, what do I even do for baby Game & Watch? Oh, that's perfect actually. Wait, that's perfect. This animation right here, that's baby Game & Watch. It's perfect. Right? Like that, oh, it makes so much sense. It all makes sense. And then I should probably just have like a real like Mr. Game & Watch picture. Like that. That's perfect. This will be Mr. Game & Watch. Oh man, I am turning this into like some sort of weird OC thing. The thing about the bow is that I can move this anywhere. I was thinking maybe I should put the the frying pan. The frying pan is Mrs. Game & Watch. Oh, why does that look weird? Do you see this? It has like a weird like seam. Oh, that looks weird. Why is that happening? Okay. Perfect. I am making art right now. Might need to make this a little bit bigger. There, it's beautiful. That's Mrs. Game & Watch. And then let me get rid of all this stuff right now. Let's copy Pac-Man Jr.'s like outfit. Which one did I say Pac-Man Jr. was gonna be on? Oh, the bucket? Oops. Alright, so Pac-Man Jr. I'm gonna take the shoes that he has. And then the hat. Oops. Okay, so the shoes and the hat. Oh, that's weird. Oh, what the heck? Hold up. Why did that happen? Oh, I was using sample all layers. Okay, so I gotta put these shoes somehow on Game & Watch here. That's the tricky part, right? Oh, I should probably let's go ahead and exit that emulation so we don't listen to that music anymore. I actually don't even have my headphones on right now. So like if someone were to follow or subscribe or whatever, like I wouldn't be able to hear it. So okay, I have my notifications on. I'm pretty much just gonna cut this out, try and trim it down as much as possible. So I want to say that I could probably manipulate the Pac-Man Jr. shoes onto Game & Watch. Oops. Can you guys believe that someone actually made a like an entire point and click game off of the Pac-Man series? I actually have the cartridge for it. Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures. It is not a good game by any means. It is a horrible, horrible game. It's not even remotely like fun either. Like it sucks to play. I've seen people speedrun it though, and even like the speedrun is horribly like slow. But it's kind of interesting like that it is possible to speedrun. So if you ever played the game, it does not feel like you can speedrun that game. Everything's so like slow. You gotta always wait for Pac-Man to like do his dumb moves. Like half the time Pac-Man doesn't even listen to you, which is extremely frustrating. For some reason, Pac-Man has like a happiness meter, and if you make him even remotely upset, he like refuses to listen to your commands. Which like I don't know how they thought that was a good idea to include in the game. All right, we got the shoes. So same thing as before. We're gonna hard mix color overlay. Probably something like that. And then rasterize that layer, and then do another color overlay. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need any of that. Thing is, this one didn't come out as well because it just didn't. I might have to do some weird stuff here. Actually, that kind of works. I think it looks better when I don't anti-alias it. The only problem now is that it's not getting like the whole it's not getting the whole shoe. Like there's these weird lines that are just there. Which I am going to have to actually use a pencil for that, not a brush. So I think it'll look weird if I use a brush. So it's like you got all these sharp lines. Because there's no anti-aliasing. Actually, why don't I, hello? Can I use my paint bucket? There we go. Why don't I just do this? Yeah, I think that'll work. There, I got rid of all those dumb lines. Do have to get rid of this, though. Oops. There, those are looking like the pack shoes. Just gotta get rid of all these weird, like, jagged lines. I think it's good. I think that looks good. Alright, so we got the shoes. Let's make another copy just in case we mess up. And scale them up. Probably to that size. And then I'm gonna need to magically make this fit on his foot. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. Well, actually, no. This might look good. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm gonna have to erase some of it, but it doesn't look too bad. Alright. It's a weird looking shoe. I probably should have erased this before I upscaled it. Because now it's got some weird looking stuff, but it's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let me reset this. Flip the image? No, not the image. Yeah, I think this will work out. Gonna have to make a copy of the Game & Watch though, because gonna have to make some destructive edits here. Anytime you guys are working in Photoshop and you have to make destructive edits, you always want to make sure you have copies of what you've worked on previously, just in case you mess something up. This one doesn't look right, or not this one. The right shoe. Yeah, I think right there will look better. It looks super weird, right? Like, his shoes look very, very odd, but I think it will work. Yeah, I think this will work fine. And then I gotta add the hat to him. The hat's the next step. Okay, I don't think I actually... I can't really tell where the lines begin on the hat. So I'm gonna have to make them myself, which I think I'm gonna have to redo the shoes anyways. It's not a big deal. Oh man, I just thought of something. So I could do, once I make the Game & Watch family, I can do a family feud with Game & Watch's family versus Pac-Man's family. Oh, it'd be perfect. It'd be perfect, dude. This is where creativity comes in. Oops. Actually, that's fine. Well, maybe not. I don't know what I need here. What do you guys think? Does this hat look like it would fit on Game & Watch? Oh wait, I have it reversed. Oops. Yeah, that needs to be gray. And then this needs to be black. There we go. Oops. Okay, that looks like a respectable hat that a young Game & Watch lad would wear. So let's make this a little bit bigger. I think that's too big. Too small. I don't know, we'll see. Let's rotate it. Oh, this looks perfect, dude. And the only thing is, the bill of the hat is actually what's wrong here. So I might have to grab this and then rotate it. Like that. Yeah, actually. Yeah, right there. That looks good. And then let's erase this. Add in some more gray back here. There we go. Game & Watch Junior, ladies and gentlemen. Now, everything looks very jagged. That isn't like the original Game & Watch, so I kind of have to go back over the lines, make it look normal. Which is easier said than done, I believe. Like, even that looks kind of weird. Maybe it'll look better once I go over everything. Oh no. Oh, that looks fine. It's the smaller lines that I'm kind of worried about. But even this looks like it'll probably end up working. Yeah, that looks fine. And then the shoes. Shoes are also kind of worrying. But it looks like it'll end up working out. How are y'all doing on this fine Thursday afternoon? Oh man, this is gonna look awkward. Alright, it didn't actually look as awkward as I thought it would. Alright, hold on, I clearly need to close my door. I also had my GameCube controller on my lap the whole time. Yo, you guys excited for Smash Ultimate? Gonna play as a plant. That feel when Piranha Plant gets put into like a common enemy in Mario gets put into the game before like an actual villain. Feels bad, man. All right, we're just gonna copy paste this one. Actually, hold on. I gotta rotate it. Or flip it, rather. There, that looks good. I don't know how this actually looks like it's working perfectly. Oh man, it's so good. It's so good, dude. It's so good. It's coming together. It's working perfectly. Alright, so I got Mrs. Game & Watch, Game & Watch Jr. What does the baby Pac-Man look like? Baby Pac-Man. Really? Oh lordy. I don't know about this one. Guess I don't really have a choice though. Okay, so we got that. This is the image I want to use for baby Game & Watch. I don't know, dude. I don't know. We'll see. I hope it works out. Really hoping this one works out. I mean, I could see this working. Like, maybe just doing this, well, no, I kind of have to put the bow in there too, right? Like, I don't understand baby outfits. So is this bow part of the whatever this thing that goes on the head is? I'm probably gonna have to include the milk bottle as well. Yeah. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it, boys. I like don't want to do it, but at the same time, there's so much potential here that it's too good to waste, you know? Alright, so we're gonna cut out the key features of Baby Pac-Man. Like the bottle, the little headset thing. What is that called? Like, I don't know baby clothing. And again, my audience probably doesn't know baby clothing either. Okay, so I might actually be able to get away with, like, yeah, doing that. And doing that. Maybe some of these. Can't erase the white, though. I need a background just so I can see what's going on here. Oh, that's probably a bad background choice color. Maybe yellow? No, yellow would be bad too. Green. There we go. It's like I can't see some of this stuff. Get rid of all these unnecessary pixels. So I kind of haven't been too interested in playing Fortnite lately. Like ever since I went to Nick's house in Jersey, I played it over there a little bit and I'm like, I don't really care anymore. Like I haven't been interested in playing it again. I think I'm just like being really impatient at this point, and I'm just looking for something to waste my time until I finally can play Smash Ultimate. That is the end game goal right now. Is just let's play some Smush. I just want to play Smush, dude. You guys want to Smush? I'm super hyped. I think towards the end of the month I might start playing a bunch of Switch games. Just to make sure that my capture card is like actually working, or I might even start like sometime today or tomorrow or something. I'll probably play more Melee later on today. For now, I'm just working on this stuff because I'm like, I need more subscriber incentives, you know? I just updated my subscriber goals right below, but I feel like there should be more, you know? What I kind of want to do is have a bunch more designs for shirts, and as we get more subscribers, unlock those designs. Like subscribers unlock designs basically so that I can actually sell them. I feel like that'd be a pretty good idea. Alright, gotta erase all of this. It's so hard to just get people to watch your streams though. Like that's the hardest part for me. Like I remember yesterday, you know, I was just chilling, just playing the game, playing Melee, and like nothing was really going on, you know? And then Joe over here came in and was like, hey, you know, I'm thinking about changing my name, blah, blah, blah. And like, we had a really good conversation. And I feel like if I could just get more of that, streaming's the easy part, you know? Just getting people's attention is the hardest part. I'm just trying anything that I can at this point. Like, my goal as a streamer is to make enough money to like live off of. Like, I don't care if it's like a lot of money, like it could be the most bare minimum amount of money. That would be good enough for me. That would keep my interest and like keep me going. But right now it's really hard. It's very, very difficult right now to keep going. But I just gotta keep trying. I know I can do it. Just takes time. It really sucks too, because like I used to be really good at like League of Legends and Team Fortress 2, but that was before I was able to stream. I feel like if I could have done something back then, maybe I would have hit like a popularity spike and could have rode off of that. Ride. But you know, it's whatever. Gotta keep on grinding. Yeah, that kind of looks like the bottle, right? I think that's good. Rasterize that color. Okay, so now is where I gotta figure out how to make this work. Flip it. Honestly, okay, I could see this working already. It's slightly smaller. Yeah, I could see this working. I'm gonna have to make the bottle a different layer. That bottle's gotta go. And I might even have to make the bow a different layer as well. Whoops. Okay, so what I might have to do here is actually warp the image. Just so I could fit it on the right, like, spot. Like, something like this. See, like, that's looking good right there. Yes. Yes, this is looking good. Just gotta figure out how to make this curve the way I wanted it to. I guess that's fine, actually. There, that looks good. That looks pretty good. Oops. Definitely forgot to do this. This looks pretty funny, but like it actually goes with it. So I'm okay with it. This looks good. Now let's rotate that bow. Oh man, this is looking great. I like this. This is definitely solid. Solid work. I don't know if I should get rid of the white or leave it. I should probably get rid of it, right? It doesn't look right with Game & Watch. Like, everything is just black, gray, nothing else. There's 0 other colors in his palette. And I think even when you do the fisherman, like, up smash, I think the little windows in the fisherman bowl, like, head bowl thing, I think even that doesn't have white in it. So this should be fine. And then lastly, I need the bottle. Oops. The bottle's gonna look good. I can already tell this is gonna be perfect. This is so silly looking, to be honest. Oh, whoa, why did that happen? It's too much. It's too much. That's not enough. Alright, what is happening with these stupid lines there? I need that to not be contiguous. There needs to be literally no other colored lines. There we go. Alright, honestly, that looks pretty good. I'm still gonna have to get rid of the white though. I'm sad about that, but that looks pretty good. Or you know what? Yeah, why don't I just make this gray? Yeah, that looks fine. That's what I should have done with the bow, but it's whatever. Alright, so now we gotta get rid of these lines. Or really what we have to do is make all the lines like more solid. That's always the difficult part. Making these lines look normal. Wouldn't it be funny if I went through all this trouble and then like Nintendo's like, cease and desist later, dude. You can't sell these. Like, dang, dude. I didn't even I mean, I guess I'm technically using the original character, but still, come on, man, lighten up. Original content, do not steal. Even if I don't end up making this a shirt, it's still funny for like the meme. Get that Reddit karma or Twitter karma. Honestly, this one looks close to perfect. I think it's just because the lines aren't like anti-alias. That's why it looks kind of weird. There is a truck backing up outside. I know this because I can hear it going. Bear, bear, bear. Beep, beep. I really don't understand. How do people even sell stuff like how do people use Marvel characters or whatever and still manage to sell it? Like where do you I don't understand. I wish I knew copyright law. If only they had taught that in school instead of um whatever it is that they taught in school. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I really didn't pay attention in school. Dude, I hated school when I was in it. Like, that's why I never went to college. I was just like, you know, school doesn't it feels like a waste of time. Like, why would I be in school when I could be doing something that I actually care about? Or like putting my efforts towards a goal that matters more than like getting an A in biology or something. That I think that's a big reason why I hated school is just the fact that like it felt like a waste of time. Like I could be doing other stuff. I remember when I was in middle school, when I was young, I always wanted to be like a game designer. Like I always wanted to make video games. And when I was in middle school, I used to program games in my spare time on this website called Beyond. They had like a sort of a very simplistic 2D game engine. Like honestly, it was really well made, especially for the time. And it was like the only one that was free, basically. So I spent a lot of time learning how to use it and programming and making my own games. And it was fun. I really enjoyed it. But like I also didn't enjoy school at all. And I used to get bullied a lot, like when I was in school, like a lot. So what I would do is I would get myself suspended on purpose. Like I would, you know, just do like get into a fight or walk out of class or just do whatever it would take to get myself suspended from school. And then I would go home and just get on the computer and program or like do something useful, you know? Like, yeah, of course I would still play video games every now and then, but like I was so passionate about making games that that's all I wanted to do. And I feel like school kind of killed my passion for making games, like because I was just constantly wasting time. Like, why would I want to go to school to do whatever garbage that they're teaching me when I can already learn all that at home on my own and like put effort towards what I actually want to do for a living? That was my backwards thinking. Well, I don't even know. Would you guys consider that backwards thinking? That's just the way that I thought back then. It felt like it made a lot of sense. There's probably an easier way to do this, but I don't know, I'm just taking my time. So I can't really come up with any more concepts. Like, I really want to sit down and like hammer out some ideas for shirts, but it's really difficult, to be honest. All right, let's see the final product here. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to fix this. This looks sloppy. This is one of those instances where using the tablet is way better than using the mouse. Actually, I don't know. This might actually... I think sometimes it's about tracking, and since I got that, since I play FPS games, this actually worked out better for the mouse than it did for the tablet. Oops. That time I hit a wire while I was moving my mouse. Doesn't count. I have a feeling that like in about 5 minutes, Jeffy's gonna come in and be like, "I'm here to support you." I can almost guarantee it. He's gonna be like, I'm on my lunch break. I'm sitting here watching WoW videos, but also I have your stream like in one of the tabs open." How much you guys want to bet? Like, I give it 10 minutes. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying I can almost I feel like I feel it coming, you know? Like the weekend. I feel it coming. Yo, I actually didn't know this about the weekend that he literally like just left home one day when he was like 17 or something, and that's how he got into the music industry, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I think this is good. Well, let's fix this bow tie. I think this is one that I want the tablet for. I was using the mouse on the other, like the little... What is that thing called? Like the thing that he's got on his head. I don't understand. What is it? Please, someone explain. It's actually really nice right now. Like, I'm not using my headphones because, truthfully, I don't like using headphones anymore. Like, I just don't. The only reason I use them is for when I'm streaming, because, you know, you don't want the game audio to loop and repeat into the microphone. And then I also use it for whenever I'm chatting with people, and that's it. Like, if I'm on Discord, of course I'm just gonna, you know, hook up my headphones. But even then, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I actually play without my headphones. I really just don't like using them. Okay, I don't know if I should get rid of this or not. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Okay, I think this looks solid. So we got Mr. Game & Watch, we got Mrs. Game & Watch, we got Game & Watch Junior, and we got Baby Game & Watch. It's perfect. Alright, so I gotta actually go to my shirt designs. Game and Watch family. Alright, so Baby Game & Watch. Yo, what's up, 007? Junior Game & Watch. So I am working on shirt designs right now, and I came up with the idea of like having the Game & Watch family, and this is what I got. So I have regular Game & Watch, Mrs. Game & Watch, Game & Watch Junior, and Baby Game & Watch. Now, what I was gonna do is, I basically copied all the designs from like the Pac-Man family, and I was gonna put them against each other, or like put them in the same, like, sort of pose, I guess. I don't know, I thought it would be funny. There's not really any more pictures of the Game & Watch, or not Game & Watch, of the Pac-Man family, though. Like, this is the only thing that I see of them. Pac-Man family. Careful, if you have an Indian theme Mr. Game & Watch, apparently it would be racist. Oh yeah, I saw that. It's kind of silly, but, you know, whatever. It's not the first time that Nintendo has done something that's, like, slightly inappropriate and they had to remove it from the game. With, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, they actually had something similar happen. In Ocarina of Time, there was like I think in the Fire Temple, the song that they used for the Fire Temple had like some I don't know if it was like Muslim chant or Jewish chant or something. I don't know. Some religious chant that was in the background, and people didn't like it, so they removed it from later games. But on the original like Ocarina of Time like 1.0 cartridge, it's still on there. It's only like the later versions that they removed. Alright, let's scale all these boys down. 40%. Mrs. Game & Watch is a little too big. Then let's make Baby Game & Watch smaller. That looks about right. Look at this. This is perfect. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Oh my god, dude. It's so good. It's the Game & Watch family. But like, I don't see any other pictures of the Pac-Man family. Like, this is the only one that I found. Why is there no other picture of the Pac-Man family? Wait, where's Pac-Man The New Adventures on this wiki? Do they not even count it as a real game? It's not here. It was on the Super Nintendo. Where is it? They literally didn't count it as a real game. In Smash Ultimate, we should have gotten an Echo Fighter where Game & Watch was 3D. I mean, what would that even look like, though? Because he's been a 2D character his whole life. Wait, Chomp Chomp? Oh. I don't know what to do with these characters now. Wait, what is the Family Feud logo? Family Feud. That's not how you spell feud. I was gonna do like a Family Feud thing with like the Pac-Man family and the Game & Watch family, but honestly, I can't really think of how I would do it now that I look at it. I don't know, dude. Well, yeah, I know Game & Watch is rendered in 3D, but that doesn't mean that like he's a 3D model, but he's not actually 3D though. I don't know what to do with this. This is as far as I've gotten. I like the concept in theory. The Game I watch with the bottle like slays me every time I look at it. Just looks funny. I don't know what to do with it though. You want to see the other shirts that I worked on? Whoops. I made this earlier. Marth forward smash, just forward smash, as a kind of like an imitation of the Nike Just Do It logo. I thought it would be funny. I feel like people would want this, right? Like it's funny. Good golly gee though. I can't really think of I can't think of like what else to do with that Game & Watch family. I guess I'm gonna have to put this idea on hold for a while. Like, what do I do? I like have the whole family, but I don't know what to do with them. You know what? Let's make another shirt of Mario throwing Bowser with the caption Yeet. Mario throwing Bowser. Legalize gay Bowser. So long, gay Bowser. There you go. It's perfect, right? Or maybe I gotta give it a different color. How much would I pay for that? To put this on a shirt, I would say probably like, well, it depends on the color of shirt, but like if it's just a plain white shirt, probably like $7, $8, not including shipping. Like let's look here. How much do these cost? Check inventory and pricing. I don't have a login. My dad has the login. I don't know. White shirts are pretty cheap. Yeet. I would say this shirt probably doesn't cost that much though. Hmm. I still don't know what to do for the Game & Watch family. Like, I'm just kind of letting that idea simmer right here. It's like a funny concept, but I don't know what to do with it. I'll be right back 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, let's look at some Smash Ultimate stuff. Maybe we'll get inspired. As I scroll through Twitter instead. Yeah. Yeah, let's look at some Smash Ultimate stuff. Smash Ultimate Game and Watch.
That close.
I'm gonna mute it just so I don't strike any weird copyrights or whatever. I don't even have my headphones on, so I wouldn't be able to hear it anyways. Dude, that is so cool. I'm kind of sad that this guy keeps pausing the video. I'm actually eating right now, so that's why I'm not doing much commentary. A plant as a fighter, can I get a shirt for that? Yeah. I mean, do you want specifically like the Piranha plant? Oh my goodness. Whoa. Um, I mean, I can't sell like I don't think I can just straight up like grab the piranha plant and put it on a shirt and sell it to you. At least I don't think so. I don't really know how copyright law works. I think like if I were to make my own art, then I would be able to do that. But if it's not my art, I can't do it. That's why like I've been taking the silhouettes of characters. I mean, I could do like a silhouette of the piranha plant, I guess. Oops. Like something like that. That's just an example. What the heck? Okay, that's kind of funny. Now, what I could do is, like, let me see the Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Ultimate roster. So technically, what I could do is, like, instead of, like, if I take this screenshot, I could put this on a, I could put this on like just put the picture and then like replace all the characters with something like totally not the same thing. Like I could replace Sonic with an actual hedgehog, or like uh, King K. Rool with an actual alligator. It's just stuff like that. I don't like this guy. I just want to see gameplay. Dude, the bomb is sick. I like the bomb. Game & Watch is so expressive now. It looks like his down air has a lot of recovery though. Even more so than Melee. The thing is you can't L cancel it. That stage transition was kind of weird. His throw animation seems really fast now. I like the bomb. I like the bomb, but it seems a little slow. Ooh, down air. I'm surprised they didn't show off the bomb in this trailer here. Yeah, this is where my emote is from, by the way. Or not this one, right here. That's my emote. Now that I look at it, his body looks really weird. Like he's just like a chubby and stubby, like little guy with a hammer. Yeah, but Game & Watch's Final Smash has always been the octopus, hasn't it? Ever since Brawl? Oh, okay. It's so funny looking. Sure are a lot of people talking about the Native American Game & Watch thing. Like, geez, was it really that big of a deal? There's so many people talking about it, like, I just kind of want to watch, like, actual Game & Watch gameplay. I don't care about the feather. Alright. I'm gonna go put my dishes up. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Did y'all see anything interesting in the Game & Watch stream? Not really? Oh. Unfortunate. This is me every single time I apply for a job. Commentate a Young Link match? Like from Ultimate? Smash Ultimate Young Link. I don't want to watch like an entire like super long game. It's like one game. Well, I guess I could just commentate this one match. Oh boy, they're playing on Splatoon Tower. Can I see a game that's not on this stage? Alright, Young Link versus Ike. I feel like Ike has a very, like, obvious advantage in this matchup with the fact that, like, he hits harder and his moves are longer range, but Young Link has projectiles. Okay, that actually knocked back pretty far considering it was just a 3-hit jab. Ike fishing for those up airs gets thrown. Ooh, dash attack. That's not safe, amigo. Nice roll. Ooh, the multi-hitting jab from Young Link. Going for those up airs. Do it again. Throwing down a bomb. Gets thrown by Ike. Doesn't get a follow-up, though. Ooh, you can go through those platforms. Interesting. Ooh, Young Link with the, I think that was a neutral air? Or a back air. It might have been a back air, actually. But Ike answers right back with his own up air. Now it's even stocks, 2-2, 0%. Very, very close game. Young Link fishing for those back airs. Hits one, misses another. Oh, kind of a not a wave dash, but like a wave land from Young Link. Dude, the back airs recover really fast. Oh, misses a very obvious grab, and suddenly they both have smash meter. Oh, fishes out a jump, gets the final smash, and dang, that boy dead. He loses some meter for dying. It's actually kind of an interesting concept, right? Alright, he's really fishing hard for that charged, I think, down smash? Gets punished, though, 40% off of a missed down smash. Young Link throwing out some boomerangs, putting the pressure with projectiles. Alright, Ike's got smash meter. What's he gonna do with it? Gets thrown up. Air dodges to the side. Constantly just being bombarded by projectiles, but just does it and gets a free kill. Easy peasy, but he's at 94%. Any strong hit will do it, I believe. And it gets footstool jumped on. Oh, the back throw. Knocking him pretty far off stage. Recovers in time. Young Link still throwing out the projectiles. Lands a neutral air, I think? Or forward air. Ooh, Young Link not being able to pressure his opponent. But lands a hard-hitting neutral air and kills Ike. And Young Link wins that match. Alright, that's all I got. Game and watch. What is the font that's being used for Game and Watch? Game and Watch font. Oh snap, someone actually has it? This doesn't look like it, does it? I guess it is, but the italicized version. Let me see. Let's type Game and Watch. Game and Watch. Oh yeah, it definitely is. So if I do Game and Watch family. No, that's kind of lame, right? Oops. I don't know what to do with this, dude. This feels like such good, like... This has potential, but I don't know what to do with this. It's sad, because I just spent like 30 minutes working on it. But now I don't know what to do. Feels bad, man. What could I possibly do with this image? Let me go on someone's Discord. I don't know what else to do with them, dude. I'm just perpetually stuck with like this good idea, but not fully fledged. I don't know. Let's just post it to Smash Bros or something. See what happens. My friend's old Instagram is a gold mine. Gross. Actually, no, I'm not gonna post it there. Not yet, anyways. I don't know, dude. I'm out of ideas. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna take a break, and when I come back, I'll play some Melee. So I'll be back in like an hour or two. Alright, later, guys.